Hello, and welcome back to another glorious day on the farm. And by glorious, I mean cold, overcast, damp, miserable, and effectively just a mess. So the only thing glorious about today is the fact that I can hear snow melting everywhere, water dripping, everything falling apart. My pond is open. My birds are happy. I haven't found a goose egg yet, so they're going to make a liar out of me, which is just par for the course at this point this year. Yeah, let's see, I've had geese now for, I'm going to call it 8 years. It's probably more than that. It's probably 9 or 10 years. And without fail, across those 9 to 10, 8 years, whatever it may be, right? By February 15th, I have my first goose egg. Well, today, of course, I don't have one. I went hunting for one yesterday, looking for, where are they going to lay? What are they going to lay? Nope, nothing. So I'll go hunting again today, but I'm not seeing that they're going to lay. And so they are going to make liars out of me, and that's just fabulous. Meanwhile, goats are doing what goats do at this point, which is just patiently wait for the weather to change and babies to arrive. Fanta's still sporting her woolly bully look. Bobby Socks is out, so it's not like miserable cold. It's just damp and overcast today. And the best part about the weather forecast, let's go inside and take a look at everybody while we talk, is that, they're saying we're going to get snow tonight. 1 to 3 inches all of a sudden, which was not supposed to be the case. We were supposed to be out of the line of fire for this storm. So they say, hi girls, they say that goats react to the barometric pressure. There's been a ton of old wives' tales, there goes Denali now, that talk about, the weather changes, this storm comes, and that's when your goat gives birth. I don't think we're in that kind of risk yet, but I am in that check mode. So I've checked the cameras, 3 or 4 times today already, just to pop in and say hi. Bob is taking advantage of the tent. See, I told you, it's damp and overcast. Nobody likes it. Nobody likes it. The pigs have said, well, we had one nice day outside and they're back to their snuggle position, which of course is super cute. Can't complain about that, but yeah, they don't like it. Nobody likes it. I got the boys all groomed up yesterday, and you can't even see them. They're so backlit. Can I turn on a light here? Yes, I can turn on a light here. Did it help? Not at all. Look, I put the light on. It did not help. So I got them groomed. Their hooves are done. They're still looking rough from the winter, but they're groomed, so life is good that way. I am focused on, let's see. Yesterday's job mission was to get the website updated and to get our information for animal arrivals, baby animal arrivals, out to everybody, and I got that done, so happy day. That was my big Valentine's Day mission on top of grooming the boys and cleaning the doe stall, all of which got done. Whoosh, yes. Today's mission was start to prep for my soap release, which is next week, Wednesday. So in 4 days. 3 days. 3 days. So I got all my packaging created, printed, glued, and it is sitting now and waiting for me to prep the actual soap, box it, photograph it, update the website, and get a newsletter out to everybody. So all that has to happen by Wednesday. Thankfully, we have a holiday weekend for some of us. So some of us here in the US, Monday is President's Day, and we have a holiday weekend. Hi, girls. Don't be all bitey. I'm frustrated. I know. So I am off on Monday, which is amazing. Yay. And that extra day is going to make all the difference in the world. I have the Daytona race to watch today, assuming it goes off. There's, always subject to change based on weather. So Since I managed to get most of that done this morning, I took the little dogs out for a bit of a stroll, and I wanted to come on down and take a look at the goats. You know, I can see them on camera clearly, but it's always nice to be able to physically lay eyes on them, lay my hands on them. What did you find, Bailey? I don't even want to know. Don't show me what you found. Whatever it is, I don't want to know. But at any rate, yeah, I figured I would just come on down to the barn. I'd give everybody a chance to stretch their legs. It's not, like I said, it's not cold, miserable. I mean, we've had worse cold for sure, but it's damp, and that damp is permeating. So, kidding stall prep, actually, I can talk to you about that for a second, is in progress. You know, you'll find a little bit more about that during one of my grooming sessions upcoming with the boys, because it was happening while I was grooming. But it's really just the start. So what does grooming session, oh, of course, grooming session, what does kidding stall prep look like? It looks like this, but now we need to put up all the secure aspects of this. So we have a ton of these pens. In this case, this one's a big panel, but we have pens as well. And we use them to separate mom and babies once she has them. So they kid in the stall or in the pasture with their herd. I do not separate them before they kid. Once the babies have arrived, we get them all cleaned up. We get everybody situated. We lay down fresh bedding in one of these open stalls or pens. And we put the babies and mama in this pen. It looks like a small area, and it is on purpose, right? I want the babies to not have to work to find their mom's milk. We want the babies to be able to stay snuggled up to mom and stay warm. We do have heat lamps. They're on trolleys, so I can move them where I need them. They are safety lamps, of course, and we've got them double hooked and all that other fun stuff so they can't fall down. I can talk to you about the system at some other time, but ultimately the small pen is for bonding purposes, to let the babies, you know, get their strength, recover for the first 24, 48 hours, make sure that they're solidly locked in onto mom's teats. Mom is solidly bonded to them so that if they wander off, she's going to go get them, and vice versa. If she wanders off, they're going to follow her. And then what we do is we kind of let them out of these pens, sections, and they get the run of the rest of the stall. The reason we wait those few days is because we make sure, right, they have the heat over them. When they have the run of the stall, mama can sometimes move them out of the heat because she might be a little warm, and that could, you know, defeat the purpose of having heat for the babies. So, you know, we just kind of, we keep them confined for a few days for the benefit of the babies. Mama doesn't love it, but it's only a couple days and she's fine after that. So, Denali, you're up and at 'em. Everybody's up and at 'em except Misty. And Misty's just determined to act like she's dying. She's not. She's good. She's fine. You saw her. She was snuggled in the stall with Persephone. Persephone's up and at 'em. Misty's just dramatic. She really is. She's dramatic in the show ring too, actually. So I shouldn't be surprised about that. Everybody's looking good for babies. Denali, you are looking enormous. But she hasn't dropped. So when the girls are ready to kid, their sides will start to drop, right? Those babies are getting into position in the birthing canal, and she'll suddenly look almost hollowed out in the sides. And that's when we know we're right there on time, right? So she's still really full up through here. I can't feel her spine. There's nothing but big round goat right now. Isn't that right? So she's not quite there yet. And again, that's fine. She's not due until the 24th. So we're okay with that, aren't we? And she looks to be first up. The only other one that was supposed to beat her was Lotus. And Misty is my wild card. Because Misty was bred during 2 heat cycles, we're not sure which due date is hers. If her early due date is correct, then she would be due also on the 24th with Denali, which the way she's acting is certainly possible. But I checked her udder yesterday and I didn't feel anything. I mean, she has an udder, but it's not firm, it's not solid. Certainly it doesn't have to be at this point in time for her to have babies on the 22nd, but I'm not sure yet. So we shall see. Ren, you got a ways to go yet. I know. This time maybe you won't run away from your baby. Ren was her first freshener last year, and she had that baby, and she took off like a bat out of hell. She said, I don't know what it is. It caused me pain, and I'm out. But that, again, is why we have the bonding pens for the kids, because after putting her, getting her rounded up, calming her down a bit, putting her in with the baby, letting the baby nurse, and then keeping them confined for 24 hours, she became the most protective mom ever. She did not let that baby out of her sight. She absolutely hated when I touched that baby. It was hers, and how dare I? So that is why we do it. But this has gotten much longer than anticipated or planned. So I am going to cut it off here. And I tell you to have as fabulous a day as I am, but meh. I hope you're having a much sunshinier day and that you are not expecting snow tonight. Take care of yourselves, take care of each other, be kind, and I will see you at the next one. Bye for now.